Yeah.
Of course it is.
Are you didn't know that? You don't do cocaine. I don't believe you at all. That's insane. Do I have cocaine?
We have cocaine. Well, do you have cocaine now?
Do I have some now? Do you want some if I do?
We'll talk about it.
Okay, yeah, your friend, I've been running this show here for 3.5 years. I have never had 2 tweakers come in to watch a show. That was insane. The bitch is sitting here taking selfies while Erica's on the stage. And then Erica goes in the back and takes a fat shit in the bathroom. Like, I hate shit after that. I was like, what? Who's doing the cocaine in here that's taking the shit? That's what I want to know. And then you came. I ran into this wonderful person. She walks my dog for me sometimes, and I saw her in and out last night. I was like, oh, I run this great show. I run this great show at Fanatic Salon. You should come. And she goes, well, I have a funeral I have to go to, but maybe after that. I'm like, you probably wish you were still at the funeral at this point. I wish I was at the funeral at this point. I was thinking about maybe just killing myself on stage when I got up here, and that would maybe wake you out of your cocaine problems. I'd be like, fuck, this stuff's too strong. I gotta stop doing this. You guys can handle your cocaine though. You seem to be able to. Are you holding it in your hand right now? Oh no, it's her fingernails. Yeah, she has white fingernails. Dead giveaway. Oh my god. Are they like that all the time? You know them, right? They're your friends? She's her best friend? She's psychotic. That's insane. I don't know, you must be a really patient person. Are you a patient, sweet person? Why are you looking at me like I'm the crazy one? That was your friend. That was not. Is she normally not like that?
Yeah, this is all fine.
Is this the first time she's ever done cocaine or something?
No, she doesn't do coke.
Bullshit, that's crazy. They went to the bathroom in the first 3 comics like 14 times. Even if you had a UTI, you wouldn't go to the bathroom that many times. All right, I'll do a few jokes and then we'll get out of here. I just want to say, I feel like I need to clear the air a little bit. Our last 3 shows here have been sold out, and so I was really looking forward to that happening again tonight. But it appears that everybody's outside doing cocaine now instead of inside, so that would have really sold the show out. I'm actually glad that they left, not because they were obnoxious, but because I'm not the most likable person on stage, and I think that would freak them out at this point in the show, because I look like a divorce attorney that would fuck your soon-to-be ex-husband, and that's not what cocaine energy can handle at all. Like, that guy was in the back, like, pacing. I was like, dude, we can do some burpees if that helps you. I've never done cocaine in my life, and so when I see people on it, I'm like, it's like you're trying to calm down a puppy that's not trained yet. You're like, hey dude, it's okay, just sit down right here for a second. And then you realize that sitting was like the wrong thing, because then they might just pee where they're sitting, and it's bad. Where do we go from here? I got a Costco card recently. Anybody Costco? Can you get cocaine in bulk at Costco? Is that a thing they're doing in LA yet? Do they have a special? What is it, if it ends in 79 the price, then it means it's like a good deal. So if you see that, then I feel like I really called you guys out now, and you're like, hey, we gotta go do the cocaine, because she called us on it.
We have cocaine energy.
Not really, but they do, so therefore you do, because you came with them, and we started the show late because we were waiting for them, which is crazy. Do you really not do cocaine, or do you really don't? Then those are your friends. That is a crazy combination. That's like Mormons having cocaine friends. That's what you guys do have like very sweet energy. And then there were the people, I've never walked anybody at this comedy show ever, and then halfway through Austin's set at the beginning, the 2 people that were sitting back here that looked like, it was you?
That was me and a second date.
Wait, you went back and changed, and then came back? Wait, oh my gosh. I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, I was at the museums all day. I went to Natural History Museum, La Brea, Target.
I feel like I should sit down for this.
And then she didn't like that I was wearing a tank top. I had a collared shirt on because I'm a background actor, and sometimes I get called for gigs late and whatever else. And she's like, the first night, last night, everything was great. Like, she liked everything I liked. Today, we were supposed to go on a beach picnic, right?
Okay.
And then she's like, I don't want to get sand everywhere. And I'm like, but that's the date we agreed to, and I've got a cooler full of fucking yogurt.
Okay, time out. Are you also on cocaine? That was a lot.
I'm decompressing.
Yeah, I can see that. This room is.
It wasn't
so for the beach show, you decided to pack a cooler of yogurt.
No, it was like I had yogurt mixed with berries and then like almonds and pecans.
Are you gay?
No, I'm kind of a health nut. I'm trying to get into like acting and stuff. And
Okay.
I'm a remote executive assistant. And I don't like doing that job that much.
You're an executive assistant, but you want to be an actor.
I was a musician for a long time.
Okay, so you must not be a very good one because now you're I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Our studio burned down in the fire.
Oh
Yeah.
Your life is so fucking tragic. Like, you're making these people look like really good, high-functioning people.
So what happened to the girl?
Yeah, okay, so wait, I just want to ask a couple questions before you tell us the rest of what happened, because she looked like a Mormon Seventh-day Adventist, like, fundamentalist. Like, it was crazy, her outfit. But how did you meet her?
We met on Hinge. and
Okay,
then-
that's all you have to say. That's fine.
Yeah.
Should have met on Unhinged.
No,
Well,
I think you need to try Grindr.
last
maybe.
night was,
No, I don't think you're gay. Tommy does, because he
Yeah.
wants to fuck you, but that's
not because
fine. Okay, Hinge is fine. I've had lots of bad Hinge dates in my day, so I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
You seem like a nice guy.
Thank
You seem, you must be in your mid-30s?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30, what, 5?
Oh,
You guys gonna see each
God.
other again?
Yesterday was my birthday.
Yesterday was your birthday? And she did you dirty? That bitch.
You gonna see her again?
Well, no, not tonight. She made me walk out of a comedy show that I thought was hilarious. So.
Aw, guys, round of applause for this guy. Okay, so you
Got her number?
on Hinge, and what does she do for work? Is she like a nanny?
She's a she's a CFO for a construction company.
Oh, what a bitch.
Yeah.
That's
She's
just
from
now.
Belarus.
She's from Belarus. Maybe the comedy wasn't tracking for her then. Like maybe
Yeah,
there was a bit of a cultural.
She doesn't-
Austin, what was your opening joke? She must have really hated it.
Those Russian bitches are crazy.
Seriously.
It's about me doing mushrooms with my mom. That's the
That was the
internet.
one.
Yeah, I feel like that's culturally relatable.
Thank you, dude.
I like that this has turned into like an AA meeting for people who refuse to get sober. I feel like it's really good. Everybody's still okay? Anybody want to share? So she made you walk out. So then when you walked outside, what happened after that?
She was like apologizing. She was like, I thought I liked comedy, but I only like Bill Burr.
Wait, I'm sorry. I start by saying like tonight's lineup, I booked the show, this is my show, I've been doing the show, and I book it, and I try to always book a little bit of everything, right? But this particular month, like everyone is so sweet. Like you saw Joey went up, first, and he's so sweet, Devontae very sweet, everybody very sweet, Austin very sweet. And then she tells you her favorite comedian is the most angry guy on the planet?
Yeah. And I'm like,
And
"You gotta
she's
call me."
dressed like a Mormon? What is her problem? She must be
Russian.
really kinky. Did you get to any of that?
We made out and that was it.
You made out and that was it? Oh man. Did she like,
like sand.
and she doesn't like sand,
Doesn't
yeah,
like
well,
sand.
probably triggers something for her.
Yeah.
So those Russian bitches do.
For real.
I've been with them before.
Maybe go for a Ukrainian girl next time. Just find somebody who's traumatized from the war. Just get a good refugee on your hands, you'll be fine. So when you walked out, was she like, I'm gonna go, you stay? Or were you like, hey,
No.
like, this is the
She was like, take me home, I'm upset. And
So did you take her,
I dropped her off and I came back.
and where does she live? Because I wanna go
In
talk to her.
Sawtell.
On Sawtell.
Well,
I wonder how she feels about Asian people. If she only likes Bill Burr,
She
chances
didn't
are.
like that I dragged her to a store that had a bunch of Pokemon stuff. I was like,
She has borderline, dude.
Did you intentionally take her to a Pokemon?
no, we were just walking through her neighborhood and I was like, oh, dude,
Oh,
like,
that's how-
I used to collect these cards.
He's
Can
a
you check
good
it out?
Pokemon.
Is she the same age as you?
She's 36. So.
You don't want to.
She's all dried up.
No, but
Yeah, you don't want.
I just I grew up down here. I went to Chico for college. I stayed up there. I worked up there.
Yeah.
And I just moved back because I got a remote job.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah.
And this is the first date
Well,
you've
you
had
guys
since
keep
you
my
moved
numbers.
back.
First date because I've tried to go on a few others, but I made a video chat first and they were using pics from.
Well, can I tell you something? Yeah, the catfishing thing is. Can I tell you, if you want to come to this show every month moving forward and just come and hang, you can come for free. I'm not.
Yeah!
You're so sweet. find somebody. You seem a little low. I'm not single. My boyfriend went up and just did his monologue jokes before. But you seem very cool. This is obviously a welcoming place, and you can come back anytime. There's always hot girls that drop. For a while, there were these divorced women that were coming every week. Like, there's all kinds of people that come. I mean, cocaine, whatever you need, it's here. But I'm gonna tell you, then I'll probably end the show. But I'll tell you a crazy dating story that I had. So I went to New York for the U.S. Open just to. I met some friends over there, and I went. But I was staying in a hotel by myself, and so I was like, I'm in New York. You know, everybody when they go somewhere, it's like when they come here, they just want to like have an experience, right? They want to like do something crazy, fall in love, like whatever. Die on the subway, whatever it is. And so I matched with this guy on Bumble. It was before Hinge really took off, and I matched with this guy on Bumble. He was like a good-looking guy. He looked like he was in finance. He seemed like a real person. He messaged me. We talked. He lived in the East Village or something, and so I was like, cool, I've never been to the East Village, I'll meet you over there. Like, I was down to like, take the subway, do all the things, like, I'm a strong, independent woman, I'll do, whatever. And so I go, and we get there, and I think he took one look at me and decided that I wasn't what he, like, probably wanted to fuck that night. And so he's like, hey, do you want to, like, I said, can we get a drink somewhere? Maybe there's food, you don't have to pay for it. I haven't eaten all day because I've been at the tennis tournament, like, so can we just go somewhere with cocktails that has food? And he was like, yeah, why don't we go to this dumpling place, which didn't have alcohol? And so we went in there and I ordered it. He went outside to take a phone call and never came back.
What?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something, the last time I was in New York, I had a breast reduction 6 years ago, and this was right before I had the reduction. I already have huge tits, they were bigger, and he still left me. That's crazy. So he went, yeah, and it's like, if I had been in a city where I didn't know anybody, I probably wouldn't have really, cared as much. But I was there, I was in the East Village, I didn't know anybody, he left, then he unmatched me on Bumble. He hadn't blocked my phone number yet, but I texted him and I was like, are you coming back? And he goes, sorry, had a family emergency. And I was like, yeah, I think we both know that's not true. And then he blocked me, and I never saw him or heard from him again. And then I come to find out, like a week later, somebody wrote this big expose on men dating in New York and like how they all just like they're in a competition to see how many girls they can fuck. Tommy, were you one of those people?
No.
Were you in that article?
I have a lot of success.
Yeah, these guys did too. That's why they wrote an article about it. They were trying to see if they could fuck like 500 women in a year.
I'll put up with that Russian bitch.
No. So I get off of Hinge, go do these real in-person things, come to comedy shows, like these people that are on online dating have very weird expectations. You guys are together. Did you meet in the real world?
No, we met online.
You met online? On Hinge? See, then it works out. And then there's people like this, and then you meet fucking people like this who have crazy friends, but they're nice people. And then you're like, oh, you met on Hinge, there's hope for me. And I'm gonna tell you, there's no hope for you. These people just got very lucky. Like my roommate, she met her husband on Hinge, and her husband's parents, they have a $10 million house on Lido Island in Newport. That was never gonna be me, but I feel like we've learned a lot about each other tonight. I think if any of us dies, I hope we get invited to the funeral, just in true keeping in with them. Day and night and everything. Please, guys, thanks so much for coming out. Please, if you want to follow anybody, the stuff is on the back. And also, I run a show at the Hollywood Improv. So if you have friends that don't do cocaine and you want to come and see more comedy, I run a show at the Hollywood Improv, and the next one is August 25th. It's a Monday, but it'll also be a great show. If you want free tickets to that, you can message me on Instagram. I'll put you on the guest list. Thank you so much for coming out. It was a really chaotic night. I apologize for that, but also I think we all had a really good time. Yeah?